Hello, so today is August 9, 2014, and it's Saturday. So, I'm gonna, for those of you who've seen my first video, my name's Vincent. Who haven't seen my first video, my name's Vincent. I'm an FTM, and I have two things I want to talk about today. So, first, I'm going to talk about myself because I didn't exactly talk about like details about myself on my first video. So, my name's Vincent. I'm an FDM, or female to male. I'm transgender. Transgender is an umbrella term for people whose mind doesn't like what do you call this? Who don't sync, whose minds don't sync with their body or the gender that they're born with. Hence the word transgender. So it doesn't exactly mean that if you're transgender, that means that you have already gone through surgery or hormone replacement therapy or or you have doesn't exactly mean that you've already that's what we call a transition. You haven't exactly transitioned yet. So some transgenders haven't transitioned yet. Like me, I'm pre-T, I'm pre-everything. So pre-testosterone, pre-surgery, pre. So yeah, and what else? So I've known that actually I'm gonna tell you my story. So here's my story. I've always been considered a tomboy because here I'm from Cebu, Philippines. That's in the Philippines. So, and our culture here doesn't. It's not so many people are aware of the term, or our definition of terms here aren't exactly very accurate. So, yeah. So I've always been considered a tomboy, and um, when I was 16, I that was my first ever encounter with a transgender female to male, and so yeah, my friend, he's my friend, he's a really close friend of mine now. He told me about the transgender. He said he is transgender. So I was confused when I first heard about that. All I knew was I've always seen myself as a guy. So, but then I didn't have a label for it. So I didn't know the correct term for it. So all I knew was that I've always seen myself as a guy, like ever since, as far as I remember. So, and then so I've done a lot of research about it. So it took me years actually. So when I was 18, I confirmed that transgender was the right term for me. I mean, or the right label. So I guess I've been transgender like ever since because I just never really had a name for it. I just never knew how to call it, how to call myself, and then boom, and I was so yeah, and then when I was 18, that was when I made the plan to get on T when I'm 21, and here I am. I'm 21, and I'm not on T yet. So unfortunately, it's because of my school, and I don't want anything to complicate. Yeah, and it might cause problems. So I'm just being safe. Also, what else? So yeah, I'm like I mentioned, I came out to my mom first, very first. When I came out to her, she didn't exactly take it very well. But then at school, it's all good. I came out to her. I I didn't expect anything, but then when she did that, so it it was painful. But then I realized that it made me realize that it was something that I wasn't willing to change about myself just for her to accept me. So um, after that, I came out to my best friend, and it was really good because she was really supportive of me. She told me she was happy for me. So I came out to another one of my friends, and she was it's the same reaction. So I was really happy about it because they told me that they're really happy that I've finally found myself. So yeah, that's also, I told them that my struggles of like while I was doing research about myself, because it took me quite a while. First, I watched hundreds of videos on YouTube. I read so many blogs. I also read articles and everything, and I searched for support groups, and I couldn't find any here. So I joined a support group. It was an international support group, and then I posted there. I asked them if they knew anyone from here, or and then finally someone replied and then referred me to a group, which is based in Manila. So Manila is, I think, yeah. So Manila is also part of Philippines, but then it's 1 hour flight from Cebu. So, and then that's when I found out that my friend who I met when I was 16 was also part of the group. And then so yeah, I messaged him, hey, we should meet up and everything. So it was kind of hard looking for the support group, because it's really underground. It's not a lot of people know about it. So it's a secret support group, that kind of thing. So yeah, that's basically it. That's basically everything I have to say about myself, about how I found out about my story of being transgender. So my second one, it's actually I just want to share to you guys that I'm really happy that I met with the guys, the FDMs here in Cebu earlier, like just now. I just got home, and we are planning to like make a support group, like which is based in Cebu, to also help men here in Cebu, like who have the same struggles that we did before we found support. Or also we're gonna conduct talks to, since it's not, the definition of terms here aren't very accurate, so we want to like educate people, inform people about that we do exist. And because I myself, I didn't know that MTFs existed before. Like yeah, so yeah, we also we have tons of activities. Basically, we have tons of activities planned out. So I'm really excited about it. So I hope it's gonna push through, and it's gonna be successful. So so yeah, I'm gonna share more about it in the next few videos, hopefully. Also, I'm gonna share other experiences. So thanks so much for watching my video. I really appreciate it. So thank you, and my name's Vincent, and until the next video, bye.